After the manga chapter reviews, the anime reaction videos, my part-time summer job, it's been about a month, but now I can finally begin with the Q&A. Oh, and Naruto-san, do you have the questions?
Yeah, I got him. Although you have like over 40 questions. It's a lot for a Q&A.
Ah, crap. Well, the sooner we get this started, the sooner we get this done. Ask away.
Alright. How did you first start out on YouTube? Basically, how big of a change from your style from now till back then?
Well, I wanted to be unique, so I figured why not do reaction videos, but with different moments in anime. Not only that, I figured why not do Let's Reads on fanfiction. It worked out pretty good, but I also wanted to do weekly manga chapter reviews, express my thoughts and opinions, because 500 words or less isn't really enough to describe my thoughts and opinions on a chapter. And, as time went on, everything worked out pretty good. I started to improve, I started to learn what to do and what not to do, and there you have it.
Is there anyone you're glad to have met on YouTube?
Well, yeah, there's plenty. The Anime Heroes, Zora Fanboy 124, Jorishay, King of Lightning, Ramyaku Joten, Anime Green, Merlin, Shot Anime, Sasuke Draco on FD, Bankai 922, Devil Artemis, Smoke Raider, Uber Hikari, Nostradamus, and McWhirlpool, and I think that's all of them. I'm not sure. If I didn't name anyone else, I'm really sorry.
If you were in Attack on Titan world, which division of the army would you join? Military police, garrison, or survey corps?
Well, first I would join the garrison squad, hopefully eventually get over my fear of the Titans, because honestly, I do not know what I would do if I met a Titan in real life. But once I get over my fear of the Titans and, at least brave enough to fight for humanity, then I would join the survey corps, because they get to go outside to fight the Titans. They don't get to be cooped up inside the walls, and they get to wear really cool capes. Their capes are cool.
An honest answer. I like that. What was your very first anime that you ever watched?
Pokemon.
What was the first mature anime you've watched, and at what age?
What kind are we talking here? Like, mature as in incredibly violent, or mature as in lots of sexual content?
I don't know. Both, I guess.
Well, I don't know if this counts as violent, but I would have to say Akira, and I was 16 when I watched it. And as for one with sexual content, it was an anime that I regret to this day that I ever watched it when I was 15 years old.
Well, what is it? I mean, it can't be that bad, unless it was Bible Black.
Oh, hell no, I am not touching that one. It wasn't Bible Black, it was, Papa to Kiss in the Dark.
Well, that's not something to be completely embarrassed about. I mean, every girl in their teenage years usually goes through that phase.
Oh my god, will you shut up? It's not funny!
I'm sorry, Lunar. It's just, from the title alone, it doesn't even sound mature.
It was to me. Can you at least let me explain my side of the story?
Okay. You don't seem to be the kind of girl who would obsess over guy on guy.
Thank you. So, 15 years old, in high school, I made this new friend who has recently introduced me to a whole bunch of other anime. She told me about this one she didn't like, and it was called Papa to Kiss in the Dark. I asked her what's so bad about it, but before she could tell me, the bell rang and we had to go back to class. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to see her for the rest of the day, and I was really curious about how bad this anime she told me about really was. So, one afternoon, my parents weren't at home since they went to work. I decided to look it up on YouTube, of course right after I did my homework. I found the episode. Apparently it was 2-episode OVA. Within like the first couple seconds, I realized it was a yaoi. I've heard about these things, but I've never seen one in my life, and I was completely unaware that this anime was a yaoi. And I kept watching it anyway, because I was really curious. Don't judge me!
Sorry, continue.
Anyway, it didn't seem all that bad, even though it was a bit mature, but then within like the first minute and probably 10, 15, 30 seconds, there was this one line. We're father and son,
Wait, what?
Yeah. They were father and son. Incest. What the hell? And you know the sad thing is, I kept watching it. Maybe if I could find something that actually doesn't make it completely terrible with the incest, but no! I couldn't watch it after like halfway through the first episode. I couldn't because the freaking incest, it made me uncomfortable, and why did the top guy sound like Urahara? Why?
Oh wow, I guess we found the source of why Lunar hates incest in anime. I'm really sorry, Lunar, I shouldn't have made fun of you. Let's just move on to the next question. Lunar Spiral, what's your favorite TV show?
Well, there are a lot that I like, but to name off a few off the top of my head, it would be the Batman animated series, the Justice League cartoons, Avatar The Last Airbender series, How I Met Your Mother, Doctor Who, The Big Bang Theory, Law and Order, CSI, Friends, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Murdoch Mysteries. It's a Canadian show, by the way, and I guess that's it.
Have you perhaps read any manhwa like Tower of God?
Sadly, no, but I am interested, especially Tower of God.
Also, what was your motivation to start this channel?
To express my thoughts and opinions, because I can't do that in 500 words or less on comments.
What is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game, assuming you like KH?
Well, I haven't played a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I do enjoy the first one.
What is your favorite family tradition?
I have 3. Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving together with the whole entire family, and of course the annual summer barbecue that we have.
When and how were you introduced to anime and manga?
Well, watching TV was how I discovered the English version of anime, but when I was in high school, that was when I discovered anime and manga. It was through the new friends that I've made in high school. They were huge anime fans. They were introduced me to the Japanese version of anime, or basically the original with the subtitles, and they also introduced me to manga.
Do you watch Teen Wolf and / or Vampire Diaries?
No, not really. They just never caught my interest.
Have you read any seinen manga? If so, what was it and what do you think about it?
Well, I didn't read a lot of seinen manga, but I did read Gantz, and to be honest, I liked it more in the manga than I did in the anime. But the last 2 arcs were a bit iffy for me. Also, the ending felt a little underwhelming and cliche, like something out of Independence Day. And who knows, maybe I might read some more seinen manga later on in the future. Although please don't ask me to read Berserk, because I'm a bit scared reading it. Because I hear people get raped by trolls, and weird ass looking trees, and the whole eclipse thing. Yeah, sorry, Jorge.
What manga or anime do you think will replace the big 3 when they are finished?
Well, since Naruto and Bleach are coming to a close soon, and One Piece is nowhere near finishing, I'm gonna have to say Toriko. Well, not the anime, but probably the manga, since it's gaining more and more popularity. But to me, as long as an anime or manga series has a huge fan base, and is at least doing good on sales on manga and anime, then the series is good enough as it is. It doesn't have to gain the popularity as Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
Do you watch Legend of Korra?
I've seen the first season, although I haven't started watching the second season yet.
What movies you saw in 2013?
Well, I saw Gangster Squad, Iron Man 3, Despicable Me 2, Man of Steel, Monsters University, Star Trek Into Darkness, Pacific Rim, The Wolverine, This Is the End, and that's pretty much it. I didn't actually see a lot of movies, but that was basically all I saw in 2013 so far.
Which reviewer did you watch before you started reviewing?
Let's see. There was Sawyer 7 Mage, The Elite Ace, Tekken 101, Super Kamiguru 9000, The Anime Hero, Giguk, Zor Fanboy 124, Merlin, Ramyaku Joten, and King of Lightning, Nostalgia Critic, The Blockbuster Buster, Linkara, Yezu Otaku, Mars Girl, Spoonie, Bennett the Sage, Y Ruler of Time. It doesn't really have to be on YouTube, does it? The Black Anime Critic. Oh, and Hodo Sengoku, which is a person that I also met on YouTube. I totally forgot to put that on.
What is your favorite shonen fighting anime?
Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho for nostalgic reasons.
What anime got your favorite OST?
Well, I don't really have a specific favorite for an OST, but I always enjoy every single OST of any anime that I've seen or any anime that I've never even seen before. I mean, just recently I got into the Berserk OST, even though I haven't really seen the anime. But my new recent favorite has to be the Attack on Titan OST because every single piece fits perfectly on every single scene.
Your top 10 female anime characters and your top 10 male anime characters.
That'll probably take an entire video to answer that question. Plus, I can't really answer that right off the bat.
What do you think of Hunter x Hunter? Would you review it?
I've seen the old series of Hunter x Hunter and I really do like it, and maybe I will review Hunter x Hunter once I get started on the new anime.
What do you personally think will happen in Attack on Titan after Wall Maria has been recaptured? Do you believe it will continue ever outwards with an outside world super arc, or would it go into a rebellion super arc, since rebellion and civil war has been mentioned?
Well, if they retake Wall Maria, then we still gotta know what was inside the basement. And I guess whatever is inside the basements might lead to the next arc. Not sure if it will lead to a rebellion arc or an outside world arc, but we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out.
If you played video games, can I ask you what the best way to attract a player to the story is? How do you make a person care in a video game or in general?
Well, you have to make the story interesting and unique in order to catch the player's eyes. Not only that, but also have a good setting, a decent plot, and characters that people will care about, characters they'll actually like.
Do you think Sasuke should be forgiven?
Hopefully not too easily, because he's still done some terrible things even though he wants to save the world. He has to at least suffer the consequences of his actions, or at least go through a punishment in order to redeem himself or to be forgiven.
You're gonna piss off a lot of Sasuke fans, you know that?
I already did that ever since Sasuke declared he wanted to become Hokage. And you know what? I don't care. If they like Sasuke, that's fine. Me, personally, he's not my favorite Uchiha.
Okay, moving on. Will you read the Attack on Titan manga after the show is finished?
Definitely. Because I can't wait a year or two for the second season to show up.
Who do you think is going to be Hokage?
It's obviously gonna be Naruto.
Which character is your favorite in Shingeki no Kyojin?
This guy right here.
If you have ever played Kingdom Hearts, you know there is a manga, right? Do you think it can also be a successful anime?
Kingdom Hearts has a manga? Well, if the manga is good, then it might be a successful anime. It just depends on which studio you're gonna get to animate it.
Do you think Shingeki no Kyojin will ever come to US television?
Well, maybe, now that Attack on Titan is licensed by Funimation. So a dub of it is inevitable. And who knows, it might air on the Toonami block, but I don't know any other channels that also air any anime. If not, then there's always the Blu-ray and DVDs.
Do you think Lucy goes better with Loki or Natsu?
Huh. You know, I never actually focused a lot on the fairy tale pairings. The only one I ever liked was Jalal and Erza. So, I don't know, maybe Natsu, since they've been getting close lately.
Did you ever watch or read Katekyo Hitman Reborn?
Sadly no.
Who's your favorite pairing in Shingeki no Kyojin?
Sasha and Potatoes.
What?
I'm kidding. It's actually Eren and Mikasa.
Are you a virgin?
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't read the entire comment. Oh, here's the actual question. Name me all the anime you have watched or read and completed.
That's gonna take too much time to do because there are a lot.
What episode of One Piece are you in?
None, because I haven't started watching the anime yet.
What is your favorite anime/manga series currently?
The Toriko manga, Attack on Titan, and the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime.
If you're a gamer, what type of games are you into?
Fighting, racing, adventure, and puzzles.
Have you ever thought of going to visit Japan?
Oh yeah, many times. I would love to visit Japan. That is, if I have enough money to go there.
What is your hobby/passion besides anime and manga?
Well, I like to hang out with my friends. I like music, watching TV, watching movies with my friends. I like to read books, and I also like to play games. You know, let's just take a break right here. So this is just going to be part 1 of my special Q&A. I will answer the rest of the questions on the next part, but this is in honor of my 3,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, and be sure to expect a lot more content in the near future. See you guys.